So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Red Manx TV video, and in this video today I'll be doing the Manchester United versus West Ham preview. If you do happen to enjoy it guys, make sure to give it a thumbs up, will help out a lot. Also guys, hit that red button guys, subscribe down below bottom right corner. I'm going to mention it every video until we hit it. We are very close to 5,000 subscribers, so make sure to be hitting that red button, let your friends know, let anyone know about the channel and get them to subscribe. The quicker we get there, the better it is for me guys. So make sure to be doing that and hitting that subscribe button, and also getting involved in the comment section guys with your thoughts and your score predictions. I always like seeing your score predictions guys, and then looking after the game to see how many of you guys got it correct. I'll be doing that a lot recently as well, so get involved in the comments. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get on to the preview. So guys, what's going on? So this Sunday will be Manchester United facing off against West Ham at Old Trafford, and it certainly does not get any easier for Erik ten Hag and Manchester United this Sunday. And October was always going to be a very difficult period for everyone due to the amount of games we had to play. But for Manchester United fans at the start of the season, for me personally, this was the period I was looking at thinking, this is going to be Manchester United's real first challenge of the season. You know, I know we played Liverpool and City and Arsenal before, but you're coming up in a period where you're playing Spurs on the Wednesday, your next game on Saturday is against Chelsea, and then the next Premier League game after that is against West Ham. And to be fair, I was not optimistic looking at that, but so far I've been very impressed with the attitude towards these games, the intensity we brought to them as well, and just the way we've gone about it. Because Erik ten Hag, as I've said previously, he's brought this no fear mentality into this side, where these players are going into these games and thinking, we're going to control this game, we're going to try and win this game, we're going to give it our all, and that's the mentality we have. And we've seen that so far against Spurs, controlled the game from minute 1 to minute 90, beat them comfortably, were very dominant in that game. And you're thinking, how can we go into this Chelsea game on Saturday and get a result, go into Stamford Bridge? And as I said, Chelsea were in some really good form. How are we going to cope there? Went there, controlled the game, which really impressed me, and were very unlucky not to walk out with 3 points. That game, Manchester United should have been winning. Will we look back at that game? I'm not too sure we will this early on in the season, but that was a game we should have been winning. And then going into the West Ham game on Sunday, you're thinking it's really hard not to back Manchester United winning this game. We're at home, at Old Trafford again. There's confidence in these players right now. We're looking really good. Our football's we're playing some really good football as well. So it's really hard not to back a Manchester United win on Sunday. And if you told me in this period we'd be getting anywhere close to getting maximum points, I would have shot you. I really would have, because that's how unoptimistic, if that's a word, I'm not even too sure if that's a word, how Manchester United fans were at the start of the season. But yeah, credit to Erik ten Hag, credit to the players at the moment. They're really making us fans feel really confident about the team. They're making us love them, and that's all we can ask for. And they're giving 100% at the moment. So for the game on Sunday though, it's going to be a different game, because, you know, it's going to be a difficult one. Varane will not be in the squad, and that means Harry Maguire will likely be stepping in for the game on Sunday. And I think it's a bit unfair on Lindelof, because for me personally, Lindelof recently, when he has been playing, you know, coming on for Varane, putting a very solid performance against Chelsea, played yesterday against Sheriff, was very good. So for me, I would start Lindelof, because we know how error-prone Maguire is. But again, I think Erik ten Hag prefers Maguire for this game due to the height, because if you play Lindelof and Martinez, you're not getting a lot of height in that team in the defence, are you? Especially against the likes of Antonio, Scamacca, players which are physical, and you know they will dominate this defence if we do play Lindelof and Martinez. So Maguire will likely be stepping in, but that's the worry for me, because my confidence gets knocked off as soon as I see McTominay starting in the side, you know, Fred starting in the side, or Maguire starting in the side, someone like that. Because at the moment, I'm just really enjoying this new Manchester United side we're evolving in at the moment with Varane and Martinez. I'm loving that combo. You know, Casemiro and Eriksen in the middle. That's brought a new level to Manchester United's midfield, so I've just been enjoying that. So Maguire's got to step up on Sunday. You know, all these players coming in that will have to come in eventually due to injuries are going to have to step up, because they're not playing under Ranić anymore. They're not playing under Ole. You're playing under a very intense manager that wants you and needs you to give 100%. So it's going to be very interesting as well. But I was happy to see Van der Beek back into the squad in the Europa League game. He won't start it, but I'm just glad he's back. But you know, against West Ham, our last 5 games, we've got the better of them over 4. So West Ham, or playing against West Ham, is a side we normally do well against. But with the form on, as I said, and how confident the players are, I think we will dominate this game. I think we will win very comfortably, even though West Ham, we'll talk about them in more depth in a bit. They're playing some really good football at the moment. They're getting back into the period that we saw them in last season. They didn't start the season well. They were near the bottom in the relegation zone this season at one point, but they under Moyes, they came back up. They're playing some good football. They're getting results, and if you take out the Liverpool game they played recently, they're also 7 unbeaten in all competitions, same as us. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a very good game, and I'm looking forward to it. But I just want Manchester United to keep this consistency up. That's the main word for me, consistency. I said it in a reaction video. How long can we go on this run? How many games can we keep up undefeated? I don't think it will last as long as people want it to, because I don't think we have the depth. And you're seeing with Arsenal as well, just pointing them out, how they're struggling now due to the amount of lack of squad depth they have in their side at the moment as well. So that's the question mark for me. How long can these players keep up where they're 100% fit, they're not getting injured? Because they will drop like flies. Varane, very injury prone. Casemiro's been injury prone before. We know Martial's been injury prone. Ronaldo, he sometimes gets niggles as well. So that's the question mark for me. That's the main thing I'm worried about. But because our lack of depth is there to be seen as well. Because think about it, centre-backs, you lose Varane and Martinez, you're bringing in Lindelof and Maguire. Midfield, you lose Casemiro and Eriksen, you're bringing in Scott McTominay, you're bringing in Fred, you're bringing in Van der Beek, who's not had the best time at Manchester United. And again, you lose your forwards, who do you have to look to? A young Garnacho, Elanga, Cristiano Ronaldo, questionable if you wanted to give us all for Manchester United. So it's really important that in the January transfer window, when it comes around, we do invest and we do get some players in that we have, even to develop and just do a job, and are capable of doing a job, because we know some of these players that will be coming in are not capable of doing that. So, let me know what you guys think down below though, guys. It's a very interesting game on Sunday, but that's just a worry for me. But we need Maguire and the likes of and co to step up if they're involved on Sunday. So yeah, guys, I will put my team lineup on the screen now.
So guys, here is my team for tomorrow's game against West Ham on the Sunday. So I've got David De Gea in net. Left hand side, of course, Luke Shaw to keep his place in the side in the Premier League. Right hand side, I have gone Diego Dallo, Martinez and Maguire. Of course, we do know that Varane is injured and won't be available for this game. So I have gone with Maguire. I prefer Lindelof, but again, playing Lindelof and Martinez together does have its disadvantages. So with Maguire in there, at least it adds a bit of height. So I have gone with Maguire to partner up with Martinez, and he'll probably captain the squad as well. Ahead of him, I've gone with Casemiro alongside Eriksen. That midfield is very stable at the moment. It's doing a good job, and hopefully it continues tomorrow. Left-hand side, it's a bold move, but I said it in the video already. I want Garnacho to start this game. It'll probably be Sancho or Langa, one of those two who starts on the left, but I think Garnacho is deserving of the performance against Sheriff. I know it's Sheriff, but he was very bright, and to come in like that and put in a performance and be one of the better players on the field as well says a lot at the moment. So for me, for Garnacho, he starts for me. And then right hand side, Anthony, of course, and then Bruno at Cam, and up top, Marcus Rashford to lead the line for Manchester United. There is this question, Ronaldo may start, and then you play Rashford on the left, and then Bruno at Cam and Anthony on the right, but I don't think they'll do that. I have no confidence in him to do that, so I have gone with Rashford to lead the line, as we've seen recently as well. So yeah, guys, that's my team going into the game. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let's get back to the preview.
So guys, there we go. It's my lineup going into the game on Sunday. As you can see, I have put Garnacho to start this game on Sunday. As I said yesterday in a reaction video, I was really impressed with Alejandro Garnacho coming in to make his full debut. And he was bright, he was electric on that wing. He was showing off at times as well. And he just looked really, really positive. Maybe that final ball needs to be worked on, because, that he was clearly struggling with that final ball, just executing that right thing to do in that last moment. But for me, was one of the brightest players on the pitch. And, with Sancho and how bad he's been recently, if you're a manager, you're picking Garnacho on Sunday. You're picking the better player. You're picking the one that's in better form. And that's Garnacho based off one game. So that just says a lot at the moment of how Sancho's performing. So I'd definitely start Garnacho in this game. And I'd be confident in saying that. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does. But it will be a tough game for him to come into, playing up against West Ham. It's a completely different kettle of fish than playing in the Moldovan FC Sheriff in the Europa League, because anyone can look good against those. But hopefully he does start, because I think he deserves to. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down below, guys. But other than that, kept it similar. Maguire in the squad. Oh, it's going to be a very interesting one on Sunday. But yeah, guys, let's talk a bit more about West Ham, because I've been impressed with them recently, because at times this season they've been very off and on. As we've previously said, at the start of the season, they were really, really struggling. Everyone thought, this is Moyes' last one here. He's on his last string. He's a couple more results and he'll be out the door, because we know how West Ham have dealt with situations like that before. But they've done really well. They bounced back up. They're picking up points now. And as I said, if you take out the Liverpool game, they're unbeaten in 7. So they've turned a corner and they're going into this game in good form, which is a good worry. Because we know sometimes at Old Trafford, it doesn't go the way we want it to. So that's the only worry for me. But Scamacca, of course, what a difference he's made this season for West Ham. We know how good he was in Serie A playing for Sassuolo. Very top talent. West Ham brought him in. And so far, he's not disappointed. You know, Jared Bowen as well recently, back in the goals. Ben Rama's looking good recently as well. So they do have players in that side which can hurt you, as we know, with how well they did last season. Because they are a top side. They are a top side. You can't deny that. And that's why going into this game, I'm not saying it will be a walkover, but I'm just backing it because at the moment it's hard not to, with how confident the players are and how we're performing. So overall, they're the danger men. If Antonio starts, he might, just because the physicality of him playing up against Maguire, who we know is very error-prone, makes mistakes, and Martinez as well, who we know isn't the strongest. So they could play with Scamacca and Antonio up front together. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting one, considering it's not going to be our normal team, our normal defence, I mean. So yeah, and to be questionable. Does Ronaldo start on Sunday? I don't think he will. I think Rashford will start up top, but as I've got in my team. But that's another question mark as well, because surely Ronaldo, a player like Ronaldo, you would start him coming off a goal against Sheriff. But, you know, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. My score prediction, my final thoughts. It's a game we have to win at Old Trafford. A game at home, you know. Let's make it 8 unbeaten in all competitions. So it's a game to win, a game we must win, in my opinion. My score prediction, I'm going to go Manchester United 2, West Ham 0. I'm going for a comfortable 2-0. I think we'll control the game as we've done recently in a lot of games as well, because we are at home and playing against a West Ham side who are off and on. So I do think we'll win this game comfortably. I'm saying 2-0 to Manchester United. I'm going to go Anthony and Rashford to score. And Rashford, I think, is going to be very important in this game as well, because for me, he's been our best player this season. He's been really, really positive. And again, Erik ten Hag is getting the best out of him. And once you get the best out of Rashford and get him playing with a smile on his face, he's unstoppable. And he's proven that so far. Another goal against Sheriff yesterday, looking very good. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash a like. Subscribe if you're new, guys. It would help out a lot. Really close to 5k. So anyone, tell anyone, your friends, your family, to subscribe down below. Get me to 5k. But anyway, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Get in the comment section. But for me, guys, that's me done, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.